for Deakin.
Thanks very much, Madam Speaker. Look, this afternoon I want to draw the attention to this House again of an important issue that a number of residents in my electorate of Deakin have taken the time over many months, indeed years, to bring to my attention, and that being the foreign investment in established residential real estate. Given the feeling in my electorate with respect to this issue, I recently took the opportunity to host a forum where we sought to provide a platform for residents to voice their concerns on this very important topic. I was very fortunate to be joined on the evening by the Parliamentary Secretary to the Treasurer, Kelly O'Dwyer, who was able to provide very valuable first-hand information to attendees with respect to the proactive steps that the government is seeking to take in this area. One point we made, and it's always very important to raise in the context of this discussion, is that we do recognise the important role that foreign investment has played in the Australian economy since the beginning of this nation. When it comes to residential real estate, though, foreign investment can either be an important tool in terms of increasing Australia's housing stock, or it can be a tool, or have the impact of raising residential real estate prices. So there has been for some time increasing community concern around the issue of particularly a lack of compliance with the rules for foreign investors, as well as a lack of enforcement of the rules by government. This is feedback I received before the election and is certainly feedback I've received afterwards. The problem, regrettably, was exacerbated after 6 years of Labor, who really made no serious attempt throughout their time to deal with this issue. As with so many other issues, they just kicked the can down the road. So let's go back to first principles. Under current legislation, foreign residents are prohibited from investing in established residential premises. For temporary residents living in Australia, they're permitted to own a single established residence, but they must divest of that property within 3 months of ceasing to be a temporary resident. Notwithstanding these long-standing rules, during the entire time of the Rudd-Gillard-Rudd governments, not one court prosecution was undertaken by the Foreign Investment Review Board, nor was there a single divestment ordered for the illegal acquisition of property. So, due to the inaction of Labor, the feeling has been that foreign residents have essentially had free rein to access our established residential property market, because we have not been policing the existing rules. And there's no point having a rule on the statute book if we don't police it. Another concern that has been raised in this House before is the complete lack of information gathering by the former government on what levels of foreign investment were actually occurring. When we came to government, we could not get a single answer on the holdings of foreign residents in all forms of property and real estate in this country. So, Madam Speaker, the Coalition, while recognising the importance of foreign investment, is determined that foreign investment at all times is in our national interests, and there's nothing wrong for us to say that. So, as the Parliamentary Secretary and I were able to inform Deakin residents at our forum, the government has been undertaking consultation with a view towards creating a specialised compliance and enforcement area within the ATO to identify and investigate breaches of the foreign investment rules, and to enhance data sharing arrangements between Treasury, the ATO and all other government agencies that may have information that's useful. We've also examined the introduction of application fees for foreign investors who are seeking to purchase property, $5,000 for properties valued under $1 million, and a fee up to $10,000 for properties valued equal to or greater than $1 million, and then rising by 10,000 increments for each $1 million of value in property. Those fees will go towards ensuring that the new compliance office within the ATO and that the Foreign Investment Review Boards finally have the resources to be able to police our rules to ensure that we can dampen the increases in property prices. This is no silver bullet, but this is something that we are determined to change, and we have listened and we are acting.
Expired.